Hi, my name is Kelsey Roberts, and today I'm here to inform my audience about the history, outspread, and effects of tobacco use. Tobacco use is an extremely harmful habit that has been used for centuries now. During my time working at the nursing home, I saw a woman that started coughing, she stopped breathing, and then eventually passed out. We were not qualified to help her, so we called the nurses. They automatically called an ambulance and took her to the hospital. We knew that she had a history of COPD, but there was nothing that we could do. She went to the hospital and stayed in the ICU, and after a couple of days, eventually passed away. After experiencing this with this woman, I can tell you that smoking is very harmful and deadly. An estimate of about 40 million people in the United States smoke now. First, we can talk about the history. Tobacco was first discovered by the people of North and South America, and then they introduced it to the world. The people then did not smoke recreationally, but it was used for religious and medical purposes. Even though tobacco was discovered by the native people of America, Europeans are credited for taking it back to Europe. English colonist John Rolfe came to Jamestown, Virginia, and became the first person to raise tobacco for commercial use. At this time, the people of the world did not realize how harmful tobacco use really was. In 1952, Reader's Digest published an article called Cancer by the Carton. After this article, people finally realized how bad cigarettes really were. Sales dropped the next year, but most people were already addicted or had already picked up smoking by this time. Now we can talk about how widely tobacco spread over the past couple years. In 1881, a machine was created to revolutionize cigarette production. Cigarettes grew tremendously during the early 1900s and has been popular ever since. In one example, American Tobacco Company listed the American Stock Exchange with sales of $25 million in 1890, and its sales increased to $316 million in 1903. It was not until 1992 that laws were placed for an age of buying cigarettes. An estimate of about 40 million adults smoke cigarettes in the United States now. Cigarette smoking kills more than about 480,000 Americans each year. Smoking-related illnesses in the United States cost more than $300 billion per year. Each day, more than 2,500 kids under the age of 18 try their first cigarette, and about 50% of those become addicted and don't stop smoking. Finally, we can discuss the real reason tobacco use is harmful. Smoking is the leading cause of preventable death. Smoking can cause cancer, heart disease, COPD, and many other diseases that are incurable and can lead to death. Smoking can increase your risk for tuberculosis, many eye diseases, and a low immune system. Usually, regular smokers die about 10 years earlier than your average person. It is common for smokers to stay sick with the common flu, and women that smoke while pregnant can often have problems with a child, including premature children. Here are some examples of smoking illnesses. This is the different types of cancer that smoking can cause. Not only lung cancer, but oral cavity cancer, larynx cancer, pancreas cancer, and all of the others. This is just a couple of the ingredients in cancer that are very harmful to the body. Nicotine, lighter fluid, vinegar, poison, rocket fuel, and that's just a couple. This is the cost per month of how many cigarettes the average person buys, or what you could put that money in towards food or other items that you need. That's $46. This is the lung of a healthy human, and this is the lung of a smoker. This one is the one that most people would want. This is what healthy people have. Now you're informed of how tobacco became popular, how many people actually use tobacco, and the harm that tobacco can do to your body. If you do not want yellow teeth, wrinkles, and bad health, do not use tobacco products. Thank you for listening.